Hello friends. Today I've come up with one of the Chandamama story and the title of the story is A Competent Teacher. And here goes the story. Bhimsen, the king of Vilaspuri, returned to his kingdom after traveling to his neighboring kingdoms on a goodwill visit. As soon as he arrived, he called aside his chief minister Vasaspati and briefed him about his trip. I have learned a few things from my trip which are worth being adopted in our kingdom. First and foremost, I feel that all our children are entitled to receive their basic education irrespective of caste or creed. What is happening now is that only some privileged children attend the Gurukul and acquire knowledge. This situation should change. All children should get equal opportunities. For that purpose, I want to establish a school in our capital where our younger generation should receive their formal education. Its doors should be open to all. It is indeed a noble thought, Your Majesty, said Vasaspati. We shall fulfill your desire. All our children will be taught language and scriptures. I want them to be taught arithmetic too, said Bhimsen. Knowledge of arithmetic is very important. Soon, a school was established in the capital, and all willing parents sent their wards to the school. With every passing year, the number of pupils went on increasing. One day, when the king went for a personal supervision along with Vasaspati, he observed that while most of the pupils were doing well in language and scriptures, their knowledge of arithmetic was not up to the mark. This worried the king, who discussed the matter with his chief minister. I am surprised to find that in spite of very good teachers in arithmetic, the performance of the pupils is unsatisfactory. Can you tell me the reason? Asked the king. Your Majesty, replied Vasaspati, the teachers we have appointed are, no doubt, very competent, but it appears they are not capable of making the pupils grasp the subject. In my opinion, we have to look for a really competent teacher for that subject. Then please find out such a person and appoint him, said the king. Vasaspati started scouting for a good talented teacher in Vilaspuri as well as from other kingdoms. He invited several of them and finally shortlisted two persons after thoroughly examining their teaching skills. They were Vinod Sharma and Ranganath. The chief minister briefed the king about his selection. Ultimately, I would select one of them. To assess who is more suitable, I shall let them choose a batch of 10 pupils, each from our school, and teach them. After about 6 months, we shall check the progress of the pupils and accordingly judge the competence of their teachers. The king agreed to this suggestion. 6 months passed. One day, the king visited the school along with Vasaspati and tested the pupils for their progress in arithmetic. While the pupils taught by Vinod Sharma showed tremendous progress, those under Ranganath were only moderate. Sharma beamed proudly and said, I handpicked bright boys from the school and made them extraordinary by my efficient teaching. Ranganath said politely, I selected a bunch of dull-witted boys and have succeeded in raising their level to the average. If you give me another 6 months, I can make them fare better. The king returned to the palace with Vasaspati and asked for his opinion. The chief minister said, Your Majesty, it is easier to make brilliant pupils out of boys who are already bright, but it is rather difficult to do the other way. I am happy to note that Ranganath chose a challenging option and tried to raise the level of mediocre pupils. He has worked harder than his rival and proved himself to be more competent. I feel that we should strive hard for the upliftment of the bulk of the mediocre boys rather than turning out a few brilliant pupils. In my opinion, we need a teacher like Ranganath whose attitude is commendable and who will strive hard to raise the level of backward pupils, which is the need of the hour. Do you agree with me, my lord? Of course I do, said the king. Anyone can raise a good crop on a fertile land. However, only a competent man can raise a crop on a barren land. The end of the story. Thank you.